fine without. It's best just to turn this on without warning, because that way you're not ready. And
oh right, okay.
Now we should say that it's tomorrow morning. You're getting up at 2:00.
No, I'm not going to go to sleep tonight.
Oh, right.
Because if I go to sleep, I don't think I'll wake up, and that has happened before. So.
But you've got a long day ahead of you, because your flight is at 6, did you say, or 20 to 6?
6 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And when do you hope to get to your destination then? What sort of hours Irish time would it be? Are you talking about tomorrow?
Well, it's their time 9 o'clock in the morning, and I think it's
Right.
like 18 hours
Our
altogether.
time is like late 2015.
Yeah, well, I think it's the 6 o'clock. Yeah, to be honest with you, I haven't really looked at the times because I don't want to put myself off the long journey.
Sure.
Whereas if I just kind of get on with it.
If you're aware of the time, it's like looking at a very long film.
Exactly.
You just don't
So
really
get on
and
just go to sleep, hopefully.
Now, we should say that for some people, the whole idea of dolphin hunting, and this is how they corral dolphins usually into a bay or into a beach them, and then they can quite easily pick them off. Some people find that the people who do this are assholes. Other people feel that they are scum. It's a bit 50-50. I've never met anybody who thinks, oh yeah, I can understand that. That's fine. Yeah, and yet, of course, people will try and justify it. I know that the Prime Minister of Japan has said this is ancient culture. This is all, but also they sort of tie it to ancient culture in the same way that female circumcision or slavery is part of an ancient culture. They sort of think, well, that makes it okay.
Yeah, it's still not.
Do you think, because there are many people like you, thankfully, who not only recognise this injustice but are doing something about it, do you think it's something that we will look back in hopefully 20, 30, 40 years time and realise, holy moly, how did we allow this to happen?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think it will be stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's uproar. Like outside the Japanese embassy, the movement's growing so much more every time. Like there was over 1,000 people 2 weeks ago there, and like they can't ignore it. Do you know what I mean? They can't. They know it's happening.
Now, I've been aware of protests. I know that and famous people like Hayden, I don't know how to pronounce her surname, Patateri, or there are a lot of people who have expressed their concern over this and feel that it's an absolute outrage. And I'm not sure that, has it been 10 years of protesting? Has it been longer than that? It seems to just come on my radar in the last few years.
There.
Yeah.
But I suppose since the Cove, the movie,
right.
came out, that's when probably a lot more. But everyone, dolphinariums have always been protested.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look at England, all the ones that they had years ago, and they were all shut down. They had loads, and all over Europe, and they started to close now as well.
Well, there is that sort of whole culture of just having animals for entertainment is usually, if not always, just wrong.
Oh,
because
completely.
It just seems that completely not a natural habitat, and in many cases, what they have to go through to perform is
they're starved.
cruelty.
It's just.
Yeah.
It's an endless cycle, and it's just the demand for dolphin shows that's keeping these practices alive.
So we live at a time where a lot of people are clicktivists. They'll happily click on something rather than have to actually do something. But there are things that can be done. I'm just wondering, for you, are there certain kind of bits of advice that you'd give to people, certain websites they should go and check out?
Petitions, Freedom For Dolphins Ireland, our Irish one, is a great one. We've a lot of new members that have come along recently. It was founded by Keith 2 years ago, and it started off really small, and we're having events now with over 220 people. Okay. So it's really grown. There's new people getting involved. It's really good because you meet so many different people, and it's like a network of people. So it's opened up, my love of dolphins has opened up a whole separate world. It's like you can live for it, you know what I mean? All these people have the same passion as you, and it's really energizing to be in a room with those people. It's brilliant.
I don't know whether it's something in you that has always been there, whether it's just for you. This is there was a moment that you realised, okay, I want to do something about this.
I always loved dolphins and whales, and when I heard this was happening, I didn't like marine parks or anything like that, but it was it gave me a drive, and it's dolphins are my passion, and I will fight for them till the end, you know what I mean? It's never a chore, it's what I love doing.
And it's quite a step for most people. They can feel angry about an injustice, and it's understandable. Not everybody has that sort of personality or will to actually get up and do something about it.
But it can upset a lot of people though as well. Right. Some people will find it to look at these things would be really upsetting, so they wouldn't like to kind of see it, but they are still doing loads in the background, if you know what I mean. Right. Whereas some people, I personally myself, I think I'm kind of numb to the fact of what's going on, so I would be able to go over, I would be able to watch. I don't know what I react like when I'm there, but I've seen it so many times now, you're kind of emotionally done with it.
I suppose
Numb, like.
it's like those people who deal with literally, war zones. It is
Yeah.
a war zone. There is that sense that there's a dreadful kind of cruelty going on, and you have to, in regards to fighting it, you just have to sort of not turn a blind eye, but you have to be able to
Just cope
move
with
on
it,
from that and figure out how do we combat this.
But that's the thing, like if you can go over and you can document the best that you can do, like you mightn't get good pictures, but if you can and get it out to the world, like Liz Carter 2 weeks ago got loads of great footage of the bottlenose dolphins, and that made it into like loads of the news channels, loads of the Irish papers, English papers, so that's all getting the word out. So it's just getting it out there.
So we should hopefully see you back in sunny Ireland. How long are you?
On the 18th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
probably
That's
really tired.
great
Yeah.
That's great then. And what we'll do is we'll link to the sites you mentioned, and we'll also just anything else that you feel we should link people to. I'll get that information from you, and we can allow just let people to explore it a bit more.
Oh no,
themselves.
absolutely.
But I've got to say, well done, because it takes a special kind of person to actually get up and do something about it. I think we all feel the way you feel, but it's.
But there's a great team that are there as well, and like all of us together, like it's a group effort. You know what I mean?
Great. Well, I'll say congratulations to all of them, and I can see I was hoping that Max would keep his big mouth shut, but he's having great fun with your daughter over there.
Yeah,
So
they're happy.
if people are wondering what that noise is, I know your two lovely dogs are exploring as well. But
My two
they're
lovely
all safe in
dogs.
here, yeah. But yeah, well done, and as I said, we put all the links in, and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.